Welcome to the house that Rockney built. Leahy turned into legacy. Parsegian renovated and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Pandas, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. The Pandas will kick it away to start. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's
nothing but green ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Notre Dame lines up quickly. Wants to throw on first down, using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to move it through the air. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Going to the running game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw on third. Lets it fly. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working with perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Pandas offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long, they're intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Pandas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to pass on second down. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out, and he's not rested on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his first sack of the game.
The Pandas will punt this one away. Looking for a block. It's Smith. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it.
Big time throwing that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Williams. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. This defense has been sliced and diced and now facing another first and goal. From the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Irish! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Iowa has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since the great Hawkeye wave. But this has been a nip-and-tuck affair in Iowa City. They're up by 7 over Washington. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A first down for the offense. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Goes to the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Pandas decide to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Gonna run it. It's Young. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Leaves it with the back. Oh, gave the defender the business. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quick handoff. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
They'll try the run. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. A 3rd and long coming up here. Off the boot, looking for his man. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Pandas will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Wants to throw on second down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're trying to get to him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Running it back, it's Hobbs. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Coming after him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Pandas line up to punt it away. He'll bring it back. It's Smith. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Irish back on offense. He leaves it with his back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The give to the tailback. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Fires left. Got his man downfield. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to get to him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Offense working from the pistol. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. They're setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. It's a draw. Bulls his way forward. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. The hand to the running back. Breaks the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24. The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. And that pass intercepted. Oh, he got loose. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Here come the Irish, back on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave.
A shot toward the end zone. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First down here for the offense. They'll try the right side. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Now 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the toss. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds him out of the backfield. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Smith. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get lighter.
He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Wide out in motion. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, can they find a way to get these last 2 yards on 3rd and goal? He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Pandas will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, it's Smith. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Here come the Irish back on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They'll throw it on 1st down. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep getting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. The give to the single back. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of touchdown Jesus.
And no chance at a return. Own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Pandas have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. The option look. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Now on the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the chains for this offense. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Handoff to the single running back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. With the catch, it's Smith. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the route is on. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. The quarterback scrambled around with the defense, able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, it's Smith. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you now.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot downfield and play action.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air, it's Carr. Trying to beat the D deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? First down here for the offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a connection. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Irish! And the punishment has been extended.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll pull it on the read. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. Getting some heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will over. He's going to throw deep right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. The inside handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. Trying play action. And the quarterback is snowed under. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. And the Pandas will call on their punt team. Running it back, it's Smith. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here come the Irish back on offense. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete to the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to move it through the air. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the stomping has commenced.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Looking for a man. It's Wicks. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Pandas will send out the punt unit. Bringing it back, it's Smith. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Might as well give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Irish! And the beatdown has ensued. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the left. Got a lot of running room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Pandas!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll leave it with him. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. He's got 98 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the ground with the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the pummeling has started. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hobbs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
and they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away, and once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
To the air, it's Wicks. Throwing right. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Grabbed in the middle. It's Norman. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Pandas are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Back to the air one more time. Got rid of it just in time. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Runs through a tackle. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Trying to move them on the counter. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Pandas! The defense takes matters into their own hands. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. Interesting.